Good morning. Happy Friday, and welcome to day 4 of micro transformations for change that sticks. I think that's what I called it as we started out on this journey. We've been working our way through this week the process of making change doable. It's easy to get overwhelmed by change, especially when we are already working at maximum capacity. And we really have to honor what we have been powering through, not only recently, but now for a pretty sustained period of time over these last few years. Well, we've been living with lots of change. So we're still in early on in the new year. And while I have tossed out this idea of new year, new you, even if it rhymes with 2022, I am hoping that you will take, perhaps, if you have any motivation or inclination to up level in one area of your life, in one aspect, this opportunity. There's no opportunity like the present, right? Carpe the diem. I love to abuse that phrase. It doesn't have to be complicated. It can be just 2 words, but make it your own. Carpe diem, my friends. Beginning now, start doing the thing that you feel compelled to do. And every time you make that choice, every time you make a choice aligned with the person that you want to be, you are living in integrity. You are moving forward in that path towards the person that you want to become. Every day is a fresh page. So today we are talking about how to stay on course. Yesterday I was talking about, I'm scrolling through my notes here to refresh my mind. So much happens day to day. Yesterday I was talking about that's today's notes. Social support. How do you motivate yourself to move forward? What kind of accountability? Or is it the antithesis of accountability that keeps you on track? Do you like to see your progress along the way? Or if you get off track and you start noticing that you haven't checked all those boxes, does that give you an excuse to say, there I go again, not living up to my dreams, my hopes. I'll shelve that for now and come back later. So what kind of tracking or system is going to work for you? That's what we explored yesterday. So I'd love to hear that in the comments. You can go back and watch that video. Today, day 4, we're talking about celebrating. And this is something that I often come back to. I am a self-proclaimed cheerleader. I would love to be the one to encourage you, to tell you you're moving in the right direction, no matter how small that step is. Remember, on day 3, I think we talked about breaking that goal, that change, this new habit down into the smallest component. Committing to that one small activity. Do the thing for 2 minutes. Take 2 reps. Put on the shoes and stretch for 30 seconds. You are doing it. And as it happens, you might just find you exceed your expectations and shoot past that minimal goal. It's all about getting it done, feeling rewarded. And so that's what we're coming back to on day 4, because it's important to celebrate those wins. So how do you want to celebrate? After giving some thought as to how you operate, what kind of thing is going to move you forward, not put you off track, not make you feel guilty, not make you feel overwhelmed or discouraged, let's keep moving in the right direction. How are you going to celebrate? Now, it's important to think of ways to celebrate, to plan those milestones so that we don't forget, because life gets us pretty busy. But what kind of celebrates do you resonate with? And are they aligned with the change that you're making? Right? So if you manage to get your tennis shoes on, your sneakers, your trainers, I was thinking of how many different ways I could describe those shoes. If you get those shoes on and exercise for 2 minutes every day this week, or 5 days a week, whatever that goal is for yourself, how will you celebrate? Indulging in pizza on Saturday might not be aligned with your fitness goal. But having a smoothie, getting the most delicious greens powder so you can make those smoothies even easier and still nutritious, what is aligned with your goal? So think of ways to celebrate and share those in the comments, because the more you thought you put into it and the more you say it out loud, you stake your flag, you are putting that in your mind, you're putting that in your awareness, you're calling that in. As we move forward every day, we get to build on these changes. And that really is the most important thing to remember, my friends. Every day is a fresh start, a clean slate, a new page in the book, as my dear friend Dr. Sam likes to say. So what are you going to write on it today? I hope you have a terrific Friday. I already have scheduled tomorrow's video. I've decided I am going to do it live via StreamYard. If you want to join me in the studio, you can. I will be tracking back and putting the invitation link, so you can click on that, join me in StreamYard, and bring your questions live on the air or share your experience of making change. I'm going to dig a little more deeply into some of the components, some of the things that might sneak up to slow your progress. Maybe that inner gremlin is starting to sound off, asking you if this is really the time you're going to make this change that you're committing yourself towards. Maybe there's other voices, other saboteurs coming into play. So let's take a look, because being prepared is most of the battle. So if you are aware of the things that might be popping up, or you can just be present with them without getting adversarial, we'll dig into that. We'll answer some questions. We'll dig a little deeper on the process of change. And I'll share about how, if you want to keep on working with me, if you want to make this a one-to-one process, if you want to explore how I can be your cheerleader, how I can help you create the change that you want in your life to feel more energized, more engaged, more connected, more creative, more present, let me know. You can always go to my website, 3xlessstress.com. At the top of the menu bar there, you can book a call. But tomorrow morning, I'll be live back on these channels in the Facebook group, here on YouTube, and you're welcome to join me. Bring your questions, share them in the comments. I'll be here for an extended session, and we will dig in on making the change that you want to bring into your life to create the future that you're going to love stepping into. I'm wishing you a fantastic day. Make it a beautiful Friday. Take good care of yourself. And I look forward to seeing you back here super soon.